clearly you don't need the money. So you're just doing it for fun, to let off steam, to not do movies, to do something else. Because you obviously love to work with audiences.
Yes, I love to do movies. I don't do it instead of movies. When I'm doing movies, I go off and then I come back and do it when I'm not doing that. It certainly isn't to make money, but I never did acting for that purpose anyway, although I needed it to make a living, and thankfully I'm grateful that it allowed me to do that. But really, the whole thing from the start, in both cases, was some kind of pure love adventure. But more music, because acting, I'm going to make this is how I'm going to plant my flag in my livelihood, and I better be okay at it, and I better learn it and devote myself to it. And I was a disciplined music, was always, I just love this stuff. I can't pass a piano without sitting down and fooling around, and that's how it went over the years. And in fact, when I was in Pittsburgh, I've told this boring story, but I called cocktail lounges, and when I was 15, got a couple of gigs in Pittsburgh, because I don't know what came over me. My dad liked jazz, and I heard these Errol Garner records. He was also from Pittsburgh, and da-da-da-da-da, and I wanted to do that. And then I always, when I was acting, things happened very quickly in my acting life, but I kept a piano in my living space all the time, put it in some plays and movies along the way. But about 30 years ago, Peter Weller, he was the sort of linchpin in this thing. He said, let's play out and about, and we started to. Yeah. And there's been a core group that's evolved, and the whole, experience has evolved where it is now in the last few years at Rockwell, like you say, and different places, Carlisle Hotel and different festivals and this and that. But it's become this thing where I engage happily, because I just like to, with the audience in some kind of crazy game or something like that, and play something like we did here that I don't know what we're going to play, and I play along, and I just enjoy it. It's really for the pure love of it, and people seem to get a kick out of how I'm enjoying it. And I play with great musicians, like on this album. It's great musicians and great singers who join us, and that's the way it goes.